Welcome to What Do You Think of This? We're revisiting the best things from our past to let you know whether they're the best things for your future.
Yes, sir.
I'm Jeff Abiad. That's Josue Escobar.
What's up, everybody?
And today, of course, is a mini-sode.
Yep.
The mini-sode is one of these, I was going to say a feature. The mini-sode is a segment where we tease what's coming next week with some fun, short convos, quizzes, and otherwise. I actually have something that you don't even know about for the very end of this episode.
Awesome. I'm excited.
It's going to be great.
I'm also excited to kind of see and tease a little bit of what we're going to watch. And
yeah, because I do know what we're going to watch.
You do know, but yes.
But I don't know it at all. I've not, somehow it skipped by me. When people find out that I don't know about it, most of the time they're surprised.
Yeah.
Especially if they know about it.
Yeah, and I'm surprised. I'm like, I going back to see some things that I didn't know about this movie. Mm-hmm. I was surprised of a few things too, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. That's really interesting.
So I am curious for our listeners and viewers whether they have seen this and they'll figure it out and how soon. Because when we were teasing Hook last time, we got to Robin Williams and Neverland, and it was like, okay, I know what we're gonna watch. I knew, but did you know? Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm curious today, as the conversation goes, you guys let us know how soon you figure out what we're watching next week.
Yes. For sure.
Okay, so what are we doing? What's the vibe of today?
Well, I mean, so I kind of want to just like have a conversation of things, that kind of people will catch on hopefully of where I'm getting at. But one of the things I thought of, and I think other people out there, you have the same problem, most likely.
Okay.
What brought it up to me was a few things that have happened pretty recently in my life with appliances and vehicles, and You've had vehicle problems.
We were just talking about
We
this.
just finished having a vehicle problem at home.
It's come to the point where I go to the mechanic for my entire life. I don't know if this is different for anybody else. I walk in there and I overestimate how much they're going to tell me it costs. And they always surprise me. It's always even more than that.
Yeah.
And even with inflation and time, and I go in, I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be some extravagant. And then they still overshoot what I thought was reasonable.
And in this movie, I mean, there's a couple of vehicle isk things that happen in the movie, which is pretty funny. But would you agree with me in saying, and all of you as well, comment if you agree, that they don't make vehicles and appliances like they used to?
It sounds like a very old curmudgeon-y thing to say, but for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we were just getting our van fixed, and it only has 80,000 miles on it.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot. And for it to already have a blown gasket on it already at 80,000 miles. I mean, you guys comment on the video. It is not a normal thing at 80,000 miles. It should not be happening, but all over the interwebs, it is a well-known fact that the van I own, I don't know if I should say the name of the van because I don't want to get sued by the manufacturer.
Maybe they'll reach out and give you a gift card.
Yeah.
Here's $5.
Yeah. It's a great van. I love it. The features of it.
Just wish
brought
that
to you by Chrysler.
would have held up.
But so it's a well-known issue.
Yeah.
And we were talking to the mechanic. It's like, I think they just bank on the fact that people will buy a new car, trade it, and this commodity thing. Our appliance, our washer and dryer, we got new ones, and we gave somebody bought the old ones. And that person specifically was like, I have been wanting to find the old ones because they hold up.
Yeah.
And he's like, good luck with your new ones in like 6 months to see if it's something. I'm like, what? I rebuke that. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, it's definitely like that. We've gone through more refrigerators than I would like in recent time. Things that you're like, oh, this is brand new, isn't it? And I know time is passing and I'm older and I think something's brand new sometimes and it's not really that new. But yeah, I'm always surprised that shouldn't this last? Because I remember cars when I was growing up lasting a long time.
Yeah.
We can get more mileage out of this thing, just swap out this or that. But now everything is so disposable, it's easier to just trash it and get a new one.
Yeah. Well, so, thinking about all that stuff, I was just thinking, man, they don't make movies like this anymore. Or
Oh,
they don't make artists. I guess they don't make artists like this anymore.
like the whole idea of a celebrity.
The celebrity, the type of person, how they moved people, and how they brought a community, all that different communities together. Like this movie we're talking about was really cool in the sense that you brought two different type of cultures of peoples together, just by being one, where they were born, who they were born to, and in the time period that they were in. Which is really cool. I haven't really. I mean, obviously, people will probably say, "Oh, this person's like that person's like that too," whatever. But like, honestly, was anybody really like the person we're going to talk about?
Okay, that's what I keep hearing about this piece of media and this individual that it's based on, is that it's so unique and there's still fans out there of this particular person. And I will be the first to say, because I've never watched this, I don't get it.
Wow.
But I feel like I'm offending people when I say that. And that's why I wanted to engage.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I don't know anything about it. I should at least give it a chance.
Yeah, it's funny because like I was watching something that talked about people that hadn't, like I'm going to say listened to this person. And when they watched this, biopic, it got them to appreciate it and understand it.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, wow, this movie really does do something really good in that sense.
Okay.
So it does kind of give you the what is it? The message of why people like this person so much.
Yeah.
Or why it was such a cultural impact.
Okay, we'll probably talk about this next week, but do you feel like people engaged with this individual before this movie came out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, in culture now, I don't know, it's hard. I don't want to spoil it, but I feel like the people that I meet now have already engaged with what we're watching next week, and that influences how much they like it.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Possibly. But like I said, like they like showed this movie to people and they made it, they liked it, they liked the story, and they're like, oh wow, this person would definitely fit the thing of like the cultural impact thing. I could see why. And when they go back to listen to this person, maybe they weren't in love with the music, now I'm spoiling a little bit, the music, but they understood because of what that person was doing, they understood the movie. You know what I mean? It made sense to them.
Okay, so here's what I'm looking forward to a little bit, because what I really appreciate, especially from music, is when I find art and substance kind of combining in a way where you go, I've enjoyed consuming, say it's a song or a movie or a TV show or something, and then you go back and you hear from the writers or the directors or what, and you get a little behind the scenes of why they wrote this or why they made this or what went into it, and it makes you go, oh wow, I like this even more.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what I get from what you're saying.
Yeah, and I think it was like people understood like, oh, role model, that type of thing. But really, I mean, if you're talking about cultural, you're talking, I mean, this probably teases a little bit, but like the Mexican American, the Mexican culture with the Mexican American culture, and then bleeding into the American culture. Because there's
like a burrito.
Like a nice Chipotle.
Oh, okay.
No?
Okay, no, I'll go
or
with
Taco
Chipotle.
Bell burrito.
No, that's worse.
That's worse. No, but okay, so in that vein, right?
Yeah.
Talking about celebrities and there's a portion in this movie that
we're gonna watch Nacho Libre.
It's really iconic. People who watch it like enjoy this portion of the movie, and there's a vehicle in it as well. But if you were driving along.
Yeah, which happens now and then.
And I'm not going to try to give it all away, which is why I didn't use ChatGPT, because it would make it way too obvious.
Listen, if this was me on the other side of this, I still would have no idea what we're talking about. So you're good.
So if you were on the street driving along and you got into somebody rear-ended you, right?
Ugh, the worst. It's like, come on, I stopped. Just look. The light turned red.
Yeah.
Why?
What celebrity would it take for you to be like, oh, yo, I'm gonna like cherish this moment because this celebrity hit me.
Oh.
And you're gonna like, when I tell the story to my kids, like
I'm gonna be like John Voight bit my bumper.
Yeah, blank hit my bumper.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have a celebrity like that you because in the movie, and I was surprised about this part of the movie. It was a true story. It happened.
Really happened.
It really happened. And unlikely fans are like, yo, like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Like this this person, I'm gonna keep. This is gonna be like my keepsake now. Like this person messed up my bumper.
Yeah, man, I guess that would kind of make it. I don't even know. I guess there's some level because certain celebrities, like say we were talking about Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise rear-ended my car,
Yeah.
which would never happen.
I mean, if he did, he'd be like, "Don't worry, I'll buy you a new car."
That's what I'm saying. Like if somebody like that did it, that's like you should have just bought me a new car. Also,
well, what if it was? What if it's like at their climb of their career, they're not yet Tom Cruise money. So they can't buy you a new car yet.
Right. So we're
eventually
talking
maybe
like
they will, but
like
a rising star.
I don't even know any rising stars now because, like you said, I feel like most people now in the zeitgeist kind of come and go real quick.
Yeah.
So I think like probably a musician.
Mm-hmm.
So say somebody from like I don't know, maybe a deep cut of a band. You know, like I always like Death
Like
Cab
the
for
Dinos?
Cutie. Like the who?
Like the Dinos.
So I don't get that reference.
They will if you've seen the movie.
Oh, okay. I guess, but then you want them to sign the bumper.
Yeah.
I think I would want that.
Who'd you say?
I like the idea. Well, they're not this is an old man band. I threw out Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh, Death Cab. Yeah.
I feel like something that everybody doesn't listen to, but they're old music. What's new music? What is new music?
What is new music?
Let's not even go here. Forrest Frank.
I would. I mean, if Post Malone hit my car,
no, I'd be like, buy me a new car. Not even Post Malone.
Not Post. Okay.
I think most of the time, if you walked out right and a celebrity
John Ballion
rear-ended you, I'm not as big of a I don't know enough about him.
You know, I'd be like, don't worry. Nah, yeah, you're right. I mean, honestly, if John Foreman hit my car.
Well, he did. He literally dented your car, so I think that's unfair.
Yeah, I don't have that car anymore.
That sounds like a fake story, but it's true. Yeah. He stood on it though. He didn't rear-end you.
Yeah, his boot mark was still there.
But I get it. Like you have an attachment to somebody and you know them and you get to meet them in that way and you kind of cultivate this odd relationship. I think I would probably keep it.
Yeah, because you'd probably be all mad at first, like, you dumb. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would, they're also excited that somebody recognized them, like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
We have fans. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this happens. This is something. Is that a spoiler? Is this going to ruin the movie for me?
Maybe. Great. A little bit. You'll see it coming, and you'll be like, "Oh,
this is the spot."
This is the spot.
Okay.
How do you feel about wardrobe?
Not walking into a magical land, but you mean
like wearing?
What do you mean?
We were talking about like being old, like old curmudgeons of like they don't make things like they used to.
Yeah.
Like, do you have like any qualms or not about like outfits for, lead singers?
I feel like you're leading me somewhere, but I'm not really sure where. But I will, like, you mean, do I have expectations for them to wear something or do I care if they're wearing something crazy?
Yeah. Do you care? Like, do you find like, I don't need to enjoy music or this artist and have them wear like scantily clad or things like that or...
Oh, well, I don't think I'm following a whole lot of scantily clad artists.
Yeah.
Personally. Just not the type of music that I listen to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. Which is funny because like I feel like
we work in an industry where if somebody wears shorts on stage, it's like a scandal. So
yeah,
it's a little different.
Face tattoos. I mean, like, that's not even but whatever. No, but I mean, so I think this is in the time and the era of this when this came out. Yeah, you had your like Madonnas and this and that or whatever, but like wholesome wise, like pushing the envelope a little bit. Like, I don't know how much of that today, I kind of appreciate that it was like, oh, that's scandalous, but you see it today and you're like, that's nothing.
That's nothing. It's like Elvis Presley shaking his hips.
Yeah. So like, I'm not, okay, maybe I guess less of that today, or you're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, when it comes to stuff that maybe I don't watch or listen to as much, and you say I watch the Grammys, especially with my kids, and I'm like, this is if I even if it's a song that I love, and then I watch something and I go, oh, that I don't like that, I might listen to it less or be less inclined.
Yeah, I grew up around people that would play this person's music at like birthday parties.
Okay,
my cousin wanted to be this person. And it's funny because I never, like, obviously as a dude, never wanted, like, I never thought of this person as like something like to shoot for or whatever. Also because of the style of music is very like unique. But truly like unique, but geared toward the demographic that it was in.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it crossed over, it was like, I would say like, I don't want to say it here, but I'll say it in the episode, who I think like they kind of inspired. But
Well, you're painting a picture here, and here's my question. I am not assuming that I am going to automatically enjoy even this genre.
The genre?
I might, it might be fine.
Do you like accordions?
I mean, how do you even sum that up? I own 2.
You own accordions?
We should bring them next week. Legit.
Yeah.
You haven't seen them?
You should. No, I haven't. Oh wait, maybe I have. You should learn one of the licks.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a job to do. But what I mean then is, like, if somebody hasn't, are they still going to appreciate it? Can I still appreciate this piece of media? Not if I don't.
Think so.
If it's not my thing.
You know what? For me, it's like I said, we listened to this stuff when we were at parties and so quinceañeras and whatever, and it always brought people to the floor, the dance floor.
Oh,
always. You know, so I think. And it made the music that it kind of came out of.
Mm-hmm.
It made it more modern.
Yeah.
It made it more palatable. How do you say that?
Palatable.
For a different culture.
And I will say, because I grew up in the Southwest, so I will probably enjoy this on some level, even though it's not my genre of music. But we have a guest coming on next week.
Yeah.
Who is not necessarily the target demographic.
Yes,
of
definitely
this
not
movie.
the target demographic as far as like Caucasian white boy. Definitely not. I'm like, how do you enjoy this so much? You didn't grow up. Did you guys go to quinceañeras?
No, they existed around us. So I may have been to 1 or 2.
Okay.
But no.
Okay.
Also, I'm a guy.
Yeah.
So it was usually the females, right, that went to stuff like that? Or is that like an everybody thing?
No, yeah, everybody went to a quinceañera. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
But like yeah. But the mariachi bands, all them people, they all know how to play it. And they all started playing it, which is one of those things where it's like, oh, they're not playing their old school, dads and granddads music anymore. They're playing this stuff, and it's kind of like, modernizing country almost. I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay.
But it's great. I'm excited about it, and I hope that people kind of got the gist of it. I think the bumper one will hopefully give it away.
Okay, let me
and the wardrobe.
Let me say, you want me to tease what I know about this? I mean, is there anything else that you have?
I know we have a game. I'm ready to reveal.
I guess, you know what? Maybe this would be a good way to reveal it.
Would you say, okay, there's I wanted to say something about the movie. I almost slipped. There are instances of this movie that remind me of a Pretty Woman.
Which I have, by the way, never seen.
You've never seen either? Mm-mm. Gosh.
I know.
Have you seen the clip of when she goes in to buy a dress and the lady's like, you can't afford that dress? And she's like, what?
I don't remember.
A Pretty Woman? Oh, man. There's something kind of like that in there. And I think that was like, for our culture growing up, the Hispanic culture, it was like our Pretty Woman moment, which is pretty cool.
Okay. So yeah, let's use this to reveal it. This is just an absurd trailer, okay? Yeah. We did this already once before with The Count of Monte Cristo. I asked ChatGPT to write us a dramatic trailer about next week's piece of pop culture media, and this is what came out. Okay. So I've clearly marked my lines and yours. You can add in some music and we'll try and make it a little bit dramatic, but we're just going to read this as a movie trailer. Do you need time to review the script, or you feel pretty good about it?
Yeah, no, let's go for it.
It does require a little acting on your part.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but okay.
Okay, here we go. You got to take a sip of water.
Yes.
In a world where sequins sparkle brighter than the sun,
and one rose, una flor, changes everything.
Jennifer Lopez becomes a legend.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
And featuring our expert fan guest, Jimmy Abiad, ready to answer all of our burning questions.
Like, wait, did Selena write the Macarena or Mambo number 5?
From stadium concerts
To the stadium nachos.
this isn't just a biopic.
It's a burrito.
Coming soon, the WDYT full episode of Selena.
We're doing it, folks.
I would sing a song, but I don't know any of them.
Going out, flow, going out.
Careful, we're going to get tagged on YouTube. Because of your very accurate Selena impressions. All right. All right. Okay, this is what I know about Selena. I know she's played by J.Lo, which I think was early in J.Lo's career. I know she is a very famous cultural icon and musician. I know she was quite young, and I know her story ended tragically early.
Yes, tragically early.
And I know that people celebrate her every year on like her birthday or something. And also, Jimmy passed on one of his Selena shirts to my kids when he grew out of it.
Wow. When he grew out of it.
You
Jeez.
can talk about that on the episode. Or it shrunk. I don't know.
So, really quickly, for those of you who know Selena and know this movie, you probably didn't know that this movie is in the Library of Congress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they inducted it, or I don't know how they do that, but they put it in the Library of Congress as a monument or a remembrance of the cultural impact
Well,
that
that's
not
cool.
only she had, but also the actual movie had too,
Okay.
which is crazy. And I think it's the best acting Jennifer Lopez has done yet.
Really? What year was this?
Oh, I don't remember.
Give me an average. We'll figure it out next
90
week.
something.
Yeah, somewhere in the 90s.
In the 90s,
Yeah.
late 90s. And it was good. I mean, did you know Selma Hayek auditioned for this part?
No.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would be good or bad because I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, there was a whole thing. People in that, you know how today, I was pretty young, early 90s, late 90s. And I didn't know this, but we know these things today when a movie comes out, the controversy of the actor that they picked to play the part and all that kind of stuff, whatever.
Culturally.
Apparently there was with Jennifer Lopez being Puerto Rican and not actually a Mexican-American.
Isn't Salma Hayek like Lebanese or something?
Selma Hayek? No, she's not Lebanese. She's Mexican. I think she's Mexican. Yeah, she's Mexican.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Wait, here's my question. Can Salma Hayek sing?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But Jennifer Lopez only sung one of the songs.
Really?
Her voice is only in the movie like once.
Did they use Selena's voice in the movie? Oh, that explains.
Yeah, that explains. Yeah.
Okay. I will say for folks, if you are big fans of this, I am going to give it a fair shake. I'm not coming in critical. I'm really looking forward to hopefully
I think you'll enjoy
this.
it. I think it's, I'm going to say this right now. I think I haven't rewatched it yet. I think it stands the test of time.
Having not seen
as a
it,
biopic of somebody, I think it's pretty cool.
knowing both my brother and other people in my life who really love this, I am afraid to touch it because I respect their love of it so much that I don't want to step on that.
If it's terrible, dude, I'm gonna go for the jugular.
Well, people know you will. You got a lot of flack from The Princess Bride. People are upset about your opinion.
Dude, come on. Yeah, I know they I know he loves the movie and I love Selena and everything like that. I could take or leave the music.
Oh,
honestly, because there's more today. Even today, there's still that style of music out there that is either just up to par or better.
so it's really the story of the movie that you find captivating.
Yeah, and I think if she was still alive today, her music would have evolved some. It wouldn't have stayed the same. I mean, which artist stays the same and continues to be impactful, right? So, I do like the story of how it all kind of came about, which is really cool.
Okay. We'll talk about this next week, but I'm curious as to whether, because of the way her story ended, if that impacted the legacy of her music, at the time in her career where it kind of came to a sudden halt and almost you don't want to know what it would have turned into because maybe it would have been great, but what if it was terrible?
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I'd love to see just culturally, there's things that in that time period were 99% of the population accepted like statements that, you know, she made, or questions about cultural, even moral stuff that we talk about today in this in the world, like what she has been like recorded as saying, and how what she believed in, how that would impact who she is today.
Yeah.
Like, would she still say the same thing she said back then today? Or would she have changed with the time?
Right.
Or would she have not, depending? I mean, it's all this stuff I'll get into a little bit of the, like, you know, when she died, how she died, why, how, when, if she should have died, all that kind of stuff. But
it sounds like it's going to be intense. Really.
It's a really, yeah, there's like some intense moments. I think the lady that shot her is up for release, I think this next year.
Oh, wow.
So, or maybe she's released this year. I don't know. I have to look it up again, but it's getting close. And I think this launched Jennifer Lopez's career for sure, playing her and actually killing it. Like very
poor choice of words. I'm just saying, I've never seen it, but based on the little tints that I've gotten,
she did a great job of portraying her pretty accurately, you know. And that whole story of adversity and really working hard to get to a place.
Yeah,
I think that is one of those like stories that just stands the test of time.
Do you think my kids should watch this?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they would have grown up in Arizona like you guys did, they probably appreciate it a little bit more too.
Well, I did, and I somehow missed it.
Whatever where there's a lot of like Mexican American culture.
Sure.
You know.
All right. Ephraim will know. He's got a cowboy hat now.
I didn't know he was a cowboy fan.
He's not. He was just went to Tombstone with my parents. All right. Well, guys, if you have suggestions for other things after this, now this has sparked your interest and you thought, well, if you're going to watch Selena, you ought to also watch, you can email those to ideas@wdyt.show. Because we want your suggestions. And of course, if you need to find us anywhere, because we would love for you to subscribe, like, follow, all the things, any that you haven't done yet, just start there. You can do that at wdyt.show. You can find us on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple, on Instagram.
All your favorite casted
podcasting programs, they're out there.
Yep.
We're out there on the airwaves.
Wherever you listen to and consume media, whatever tickles your fancy.
Or your eardrums.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to having Jimmy back in the studio. It's been a while. He's our first return guest, and this has got to be better than Alice.
I'm looking forward to either making him happy or disappointing him in some stuff.
I don't know.
Being honest about the movie.
He'll have a solid opinion. All right. Well, until next time, guys, thanks for joining us for this little mini-sode. And Josue, we'll see you next week on What Do You Think of This?
Awesome. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Selena.